In Oedogonium. Today we will study reproduction in Oedogonium. Oedogonium reproduce by vegetative, asexual and sexual method. Vegetative reproduction. The vegetative multiplication takes place by the fragmentation and echinates. Fragmentation like many other algae, small fragments of Oedogonia filament have the capability to grow into complete filament under favorable condition. Fragmentation takes place by accidental break of the filament, dying, or dehydration of the intercalary cell, or conversion of the intercalary cell into sporangia. Second is echinate. These are the thick-walled reddish or brownish structure usually formed in a small chain during the unfavorable condition. These spores germinate under favorable condition and form new filament. Second is the asexual reproduction. This asexual reproduction is by means of zoospore. The zoospores are formed singly within a cell. Usually the cell with the apical cap behave as a zoosporangium. During zoospore formation, cell content contracts slightly from the cell wall. A small lens-shaped hyaline area develop on one side of the protoplasm, which eventually become the anterior end of the zoospores. At the base of these hyaline area, a ring of basal granules appear, and from each granules a single flagellum arises. The basal granules remain connected with each other by a fibrous strand. The mature zoospore is ovoid, spherical or pyriform. It is uninucleated and contain a chloroplast. Sometimes the zoospore also possesses an eye spot. At the maturity of the zoospore, the wall of the zoosporangium split near the cap region, and the adjacent cell move apart to make the passage for the liberation of the zoospore. It is believed that this mucilaginous substance is secreted at the base of the zoospore in zoosporangium, which probably aid in the extrusion of the zoospore. After absorbing water, the zoospore come out of the zoosporangium in a delicate mucilaginous vesicle, which soon get dissolved and the zoospore is liberated. Germination of zoospore. After liberation, the zoospore swims for about an hour and then settle on any solid substratum with its anterior end downward. It retracts its flagella and elongates considerably. It transfers septum, separate the basal hyaline holdfast from the apical green cell. The apical cell divide repeatedly to form new filament. Sexual reproduction. The sexual reproduction is of advanced oogamous type. It is more common in the form growing in the stagnant water and than those floating in the stream. It takes place with the help of male and the female gametes. The gametes known as the antherozoids and the eggs are produced in antheridium and oogonium respectively. The male and the female gamete differ morphologically as well as physiologically. Certain factors such as alkaline nature of water, deficiency of nitrogen substance in the medium promote sexual reproduction. In some species, sexual reproduction can also be induced by placing the mature filament in an atmosphere saturated with carbon dioxide. Distribution of sex organ. Species of Oedogonium are divided into two groups on the basis of the sex organ. They are the macrandrous species and nanandrous species. Macrandrous species. In these species, the antheridia are borne on the filament of a normal size. Species like Oedogonium nodulosum and Oedogonium facile, where antheridia and oogonia are found on the same filament, are called the macrandrous monoecious. Others such as Oedogonium crassum and Oedogonium aquatum, where antheridia and oogonia are borne on different filament, are known as the macrandrous dioecious. Although the filament bearing the antheridia and oogonia are morphologically similar, but they differ physiologically. Nanandrous species. In nanandrous species, filaments bearing the antheridia and oogonia shows morphologically distinction. The male filaments, which are much smaller than the female filaments, are called the dwarf male or the nanindrium. Nanindrious species are also dioecious, that is, Antheridia and Ogonia are born on the different filament. Thank you.